I'm sorry you made some bad decisions here. I'm sorry you're a bad business person. That's not my problem. That's not Ian's problem that you got sucked into Wata or that you were a fan of the Amico and you couldn't admit that you were wrong. That's not me and Ian's egos. That's you having a bad judgment. And I'm not going to apologize for being correct. I'm not doing that. I don't believe in fake humility. So this is interesting topic that I'm actually not as down on as you might seem. I've known Chris Kohler alerted me to this. Looks like there's going to be a second video game grading service on the rise. It's called Wata Game Certification. They posted on Nintendo Age, and the people that are starting this come from Nintendo Age, some of them, but they're incorporating others. So just from the start, I can say I like this idea because they're telling you who's involved and what these people are and what their pedigree is.
Yeah, let me come out on this right off the bat and say that obviously things remain to be seen, but
sure.
I am so excited for this.
All right, obviously they're going to make money on this. It's a business.
Well, sure.
But there is a need for this.
Yes.
There's absolutely a need.
Well, that's
a competitor and a better one.
That's what I was getting at. With the creation of VGC, so with the creation of VGC, whether we like it or not, the grading market for video games sprung into existence. It wasn't going to go away. So that opened, in my mind, a need for something like this. And this is being done the way that I would want it to be done. I mean, this is what I would want to see.
All right, Ian. We're big fans of graded games. But honestly, our coverage of Wata has been positive. They've been doing things the right way in terms of transparency about who's grading these games. It's run by people in the community that are trusted. The cases are better than the VGA, Video Game Authority cases from what I've seen.
Yep.
And it just seems like a nice, it's good to have competition because you get better things. They can sing you the jingle from the first level. It says Denise Kahn, the president, or is it Dennis? I think it's Dennis Kahn, the president of Wata Games. I met the guy, very nice guy. A company that authenticates and assesses collectible video games. I'm sorry, I said Denise. That's a female name. Talk about that. And Wata aligned with Heritage Auctions. And once I knew that was going to happen, it was going to be game over. We're going to have more and more people get into this. And that's what happened. So you have Heritage now auctioning. They've auctioned coins and comics forever, and now and cards, I believe, and now they're doing the video game stuff that we talked about. All right. And they have a grading scale that's similar to the comics and coins, so people can get along with it. And that was by design, according to Dennis Kahn from Wata there. But still, I mean, Wata's doing great, and good for them for providing a business model that actually works versus VGA. And then obviously, Comic Link Exchange or Certified Link, whatever, people I met at Comic-Con, they're making a lot of money off of this. And then Heritage is making a ton. From what I hear, Heritage Heritage Auctions makes not just doesn't take just a buyer's fee of 20%. They take a percentage from the seller, which I've never heard of in my absolute life before. So they're making bank off of this stuff here.